The city's economic development policy currently favors recruiting outside firms to come here. And I believe that the future of Ellis County and Western Kansas is actually growing firms from within. We have an amazing pool of talent here that graduates both from the technical college and the university, and then they leave. We don't have enough opportunities for small business growth and development in the community. And as much as I would like to see a Target store or a Red Lobster, getting one of those would be very challenging and quite expensive. Economic development incentives have some value, very limited though. They don't actually build a stronger community. When you give a company money to come to a community, generally when those incentives expire, and they always do, then the businesses generally leave. There are some cases where businesses have stayed in Hays, but for the most part, other than 2 or 3 that I can think of, most of them have vanished or are not here anymore. We're very lucky to have what we have, but those policies are not, they don't build on our strengths. They just create kind of what I think of as a Walmart model, a low-cost environment. And Kansas is not a low-cost environment. Even with the recent tax cuts from the state, we still have to pay the bills to provide for infrastructure and services. So a roundabout answer is I'm not in favor of them. I would use them in a targeted approach if we could redevelop a specific area, whether it be along Vine Street or the downtown, and if there was a specific outcome that we could get from them. Our relationship with SkyWest is difficult to say the least. I think going forward we're going to look for another carrier. It's unfortunate that it worked out in this manner. We've been working with the federal government. The federal government, of course, sponsors the program that brought SkyWest here. SkyWest Airlines has basically stepped back and said they're not going to do anything, and they're not going to commit to providing the transportation that they promised us when we recruited them. We're actually baffled by this, but I think it's, instead of being baffled and worrying about it, it's just time to move forward and find another carrier that can get Hays business owners and educators and pleasure travelers from Hays to a major airport to their destination, because the current schedule is unacceptable. And for this airline to receive millions of dollars in subsidies and not deliver is unacceptable. The top issues, of course, are water. We have to secure a long-term water source. We're in a very odd period of drought, and we must address this right away. Obviously, the infrastructure, continue to invest in city streets and parks, the sewer treatment plant, as we talked about. And then last, developing and growing a better economy, more affordable housing, more retail, more restaurants, a community that's thriving and growing. We've done well. We've had very slow and steady growth, as I said before, over the last decade. We need more. We simply don't have enough retail opportunities for people, not only in Hays, but in Northwest Kansas, and we don't have enough places for entertainment and restaurants, and we need to grow that here locally, organically.